Do you love me like I love you?
I am Clem.
I am Bron.
Hi, my name is Ndimni.
My name is Tatso.
Hello, my name is Simu Banza.
Hi, my name is Bushe Lupindo.
And I'm Shanae.
My name is Shode Judibati.
I think for me, the most obvious elephant in the room, for me, what's different about this partner is I've never dated a celebrity. Or someone in the public eye.
Who? Me? Nah. I'm a celebrity. Knows me. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity. Celebrity is such a cuck word. I am not a celebrity. I'm well known by some. Can I just interject here quickly? I always say to Shanae, we're very lucky that we're dating in the UK and not in South Africa, because it would be a whole different story if we were both in South Africa trying to do this thing.
Yeah.
You know, here there's a little bit of privacy in a way, like maybe every 10th person knows me as opposed to every second person.
Yeah, that was leading me to my point. Yeah, I think no. I've got Shode in London, so I know Shode Judibati as Shode Judibati, the freelancer living her life in London. So we haven't really dated in South Africa, so haven't known a relationship with her in the public eye that way. So but still she throws me out of my comfort zone now and then, like now.
Oh, you've got this, baby. You're doing so well.
Let's hear yours.
Yeah, so it's quite loaded, as Sponge just pointed out. Yeah. So we played in a band together and moved to Joburg together as a couple. I work with a bunch of other musicians in session and work with other artists. I also write with Sponge and help her with her songwriting. So this works for me, that I get to support her and push her brand and who she is, and still be my own person and like find work elsewhere and still like feel like I'm bringing home the bacon, you know. So
But it's a very hard one.
Yeah,
it's been quite a hard one for us to like
balancing all these, and then we have like friends who see me as like some sort of cuck, I don't want to spread my wings and do my own thing, and I'm like, well, what if I don't want to release my own album and be some big name, and that's not who I am anyway. So other musicians might think I'm like hiding behind the brand. So there are all these things that I need to grapple with, but we're working so far.
Yeah,
we've come so far.
Yeah. I mean, I remember we used to have fights, not knowing that this was actually the conversation that we needed to have, basically. Like
gender dynamics.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, that's what it is.
I mean, we're talking to you guys out there. Whoever's going to comment on whatever this is on is probably going to have so much to say about our relationship. And so it's constantly been like that. And we're so much stronger because we've had to confront this stuff.
I was in a very serious relationship. My partner was white. So that was a very big, I'm Cape Townian, went to a very white school. So it's just one of those things that just happened. Part of Cape Town, Model C school. It's a rite of passage. From a cultural point of view, like dating a black person has been like, to be honest, it was a positive change for me because I felt more understood. And I felt more like I could sort of come into myself. And I think coming from a very white high school to going to like UCT, which is a very white university, I had very few chances to be around people who allowed me to become the type of person that I was to become. And it was very nice for a change to have her because Bushe had a very like black experience of growing up compared to me. And so it was very nice to have someone around me who could, I think that I could see things from and also feel like the things that I did were normal. I think I was lucky in a way that I was dating somebody who was like completely like okay with who I was. Like she had grown up around Black people too, so it wasn't like a weird thing. But when it comes to like extended family, things change a little bit. But with Buche's extended family, it's the same thing. Like there's no difference to what she understands. So I think that that's just one very big thing for me, to be honest, was being able to come into myself without any hindrance, without any fear of feeling different. Yeah.
So I am seeing someone here in Hong Kong. It's quite a casual relationship. I would classify it more as a friendship more than anything else, but for all intents and purposes, we can call it a relationship as well. I don't necessarily believe in treating people differently just because they're not Ndumi. I also say the same thing to her, that I hope where you're going, you're also treating people with kindness, and you're being fair, and you're being honest, and you're being transparent, you know. And so from that point of view, there is no difference.
I am currently not seeing anyone else. I just came out of a long-term relationship. So I've been very chilled at the moment. And are we allowed to say hoe phase? Because that's what I was supposed to be doing in 2020 before the virus came and stopped all of that. So I do regularly see people in a more serious sense versus more casually. The different people that I'm seeing, I don't subscribe to the hierarchy of polyamory. So there isn't this is a primary partner and this is a secondary and etc. Everyone's just sort of treated as equally as possible.
There's a lot of planning and time management that comes with being polyamorous.
Yeah, it is. So in terms of navigating our polyamory, what we've found is that we're a little bit different in how we approach our polyamory and other relationships. So the best thing that we've done and has been working for us is constantly just touching base about where we're at and what we actually want in our relationship and in external engagements we have with people. So just having a very open, I'm actually looking for something very casual right now, or I'd really like to have companionship, or let's just join another relationship right now. So we actually have to have these constant conversations of what are you looking for? Because we very clearly identified that we're both polyamorous. This is something we're going to be doing for the long term. And at the same time, we don't want that to come between our relationship.
For me, a relationship should be able to adapt and change alongside the ever-changing people in it, you know. And at first, we used the guidelines of rules and restrictions, but over time, you know, as we've changed, our needs changed, our circumstances changed, we adapted the relationship accordingly, you know.
No. being polyamorous being polyamorous has not made long distance any easier. I don't want to call it and say it's worse, but I feel like it's a little worse sometimes, because I'll meet someone and chat to them and I'm upset because they can't meet my partner. I'll see someone and I'm upset because I can't see my partner. So it's more triggering than it is helpful. But it is nice that when those experiences are happening, I'm able to extend myself and be happy that someone is looking after Tatsu in Hong Kong, that she is having a good time, that she is going on a date and seeing these beautiful places and she's not alone.
I love you. Yes, I do. I remember there was a time, sorry, I'm turning up a little bit. There was a time where I actually resented my polyamory, because when I came out here, I was under the misconception that, you know, long distance relationships are hard. At least, you know, I have this awesome partner who gives me the liberty, you know, to meet my intimacy needs and how I need to meet them. It took me a while to realize that, oh no, I'm not I'm not necessarily craving cuddles. I'm craving cuddles from Ndumi, and I kind of then started resenting the space that I was in because it was not actually giving me what I wanted, and I was so optimistic going into it. So it took me a while to really be able to navigate connecting with other people when there's this void inside of me, and what that looks like, and still being able to sit with that pain and enjoy the space that is being offered to me.
We will do. Are we supposed to?
So what activity do we know we definitely cannot do together?
She's very
I
competitive.
know. So the one thing I know he definitely won't do is PlayStation.
Yeah.
Xbox, we're not gonna be.
She gets upset if she doesn't win, even if she's not good. So I have to let her win, and then it's
That's
like
actually
she
not
feels like she's
true.
won. And then if I beat her fair square, she doesn't want to play, and it's like, well, what is all of this then?
The true story is that when he's the one who often teaches me how to play these games, and then when I get really good and beat him,
Because
that's
I
when
let you
things
beat
go.
me. It's the truth.
Oh yeah. This one over here is Poop Queen, eh? Poop Queen! Poop Queen. Tom. Talk about poops, but I won't talk about it. It did take Sade a long while before she farted in front of me, to be fair. That's not true. It's just happening in my sleep. And we were sleeping, and you didn't know it was happening. Okay, surely. Well, that's how I knew that you were you were kind of holding it in and sort of knaping because you'd be in your sleep and you'd kind of just be free. Be free. Oh, shame. Oh, she's been keeping that one in for a while. Oh. Listen, in the beginning, you got to impress, you know. You can't be burping and farting. I do get why you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I mean, I do this thing when I burp where I like kind of like make a sound. So it's like, bah, 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 bah. So it's a thing now. I really do that. So it becomes a thing now. So if I don't burp like that, it's like, what's wrong? Are you okay? Why aren't you burping properly?
Yes.
Yes,
We will.
do. Yeah.
We will even.
Okay, I'm very scared about where this is going, but now it's too late. We will even.
There's this one time I farted, and it was so terrible. You were crying on the floor. You were like,
I was
God.
coughing. I was choking. Like I was literally choking, and I tried to run out of the room, and she wouldn't let me. But yeah, we're very like open. She's a bit too comfortable around me. Like I'm very open. I'll never judge you for doing any of that, but I'll be like, please close the door when you pee. Like I don't want to hear that. And she's like, oh, I didn't realize.
But sometimes you can like the hand will go down and then I'll start farting.
And I'm like, really, dude? Like, is that?
And his hand.
I didn't realize that's where we were in this relationship.
Do you love me like I love you?
5FM. Watch 5FM TV on YouTube. 5FM.